Hey, there we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be where you are out there. Welcome back to the live stream. My name is Jeff Fritz, and today is March 6th, 2020, and we're going to write a little bit of code today. How's it going there, chat room?
Greetings, my excellent friend.
It's so good to see you. Thank you so much. Let me say hello to folks that are tuning in here. It's, let me see, we're going to say hello to Kabazi. Hello. Saduki, it's Friday. Yes, it is. Hello. Jean Valjean is back. That is coder 246801. In case you didn't know this. Unhip coder, hello. Yeah, WTF Blub, let me get to that in just a minute. Curious Drive, hello. You like the starting music? Glad you enjoy it. When the first time, when I went out searching for theme music for the stream, I was like, I want to find something peppy, something that I can listen to, something that's inspiring and upbeat. And I literally listened to that music for 2 or 3 days straight, walking the dog, outside doing chores, wanted to make sure it fit for me. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining us. And it just clicked. Blazor, Mr. Magoo.
Just resubscribed for 23 months. 1 month to go for the big deuce.
The big deuce. Thank you so much, Blazor, Mr. Magoo. 23 months. Wow. Almost 2 years with us. And we're making another donation to code.org. Let me finish saying hello to folks here. D.D. Walsh is here. Oh my gosh. Johan.
You have just resubscribed for 21 months.
That's not even close, Stream Elements. 21 months. Thank you very much for that. With Twitch Prime, of course, if you've got Amazon Prime, hook it to your Twitch account and you get one free subscription you can use anywhere you'd like. Use it here and I'll make a donation, just like I'm going to do with Johan, to code.org. And you get 17 emotes. You get to throw emotes at my face, and you get to turn off all the ads. Thank you so much for the support. So let me see. Unhip Coders here. Dee Dee's now very hungry because I brought up donuts. Frankus is here. Hello, hello. Good morning. Zulu King, what's up? We'll talk about that in just a second here. There's a lot that's up here. Hype. Oh, you know what? The bot didn't start properly. Let me make sure. Here. I had to reboot. That's why everything ran so late here. What is it? I forget the command to start my bot. I think that was it. Was that it? Come on, Docker. There it goes. And I'm going to need to restart a couple things over here with the stuff. So, a couple things happened today, huh? Lots of conferences canceled, which is kind of a good thing, and kind of a bad thing, and then kind of a good thing again, and I'll explain. So nobody likes hearing that a conference was canceled. My gosh, that's dreadful. It's annoying. Nobody's happy about that. But I think we can make do with this. Coding Bandit, hello. Kelly 28, good morning. You know what else I forgot? You want to rename yourself one day to Coder 24601? Nice. So I'm just going to jump right over here and that's there it is. TwitchCon Amsterdam has been canceled. Nobody likes this. Nobody likes hearing this. But I'm going to share this. Guess you have to leave the planet, says Janesco. Nah, you don't have to do that. Binary Chef just registered for digital versions of 3 conference. You'll never be able to attend in person, so it's a win for you. Yes, Binary Chef. So I'm looking at this as, all right, it's time for Jeff to hulk up here. And, right, I think maybe we can do something with digital events here, right? Because I can hulk up like the best of them. And I think there's definitely an opportunity here. So I'm going to do some planning, going to talk to some folks. Check in with me on Monday on the Twitter account. You follow the Twitters. I'll also drop an announcement over in the Discord if you're following over there. If we can do something about this, I think I'm uniquely positioned to be able to step forward on this, and I've already sent some information out and about for these. FritzCon it is, says Walsh Ronaldo. You're not wrong. Let me put it to you this way. I'm going to fast track. I am going to fast track getting that ASP.NET Core workshop up and running. I've had several folks that I work with talk about joining us here on stream, and I'm going to get those folks lined up here later this afternoon. I'm going to be talking about and getting folks scheduled. Look for a lot more activity coming off of this, because I know that on this stream and over on the Visual Studio channel that I also manage, I'm going to step up. I'm going to step up and try and fill as much of this gap as possible. Folks like Coding Bandit, she's a live coder. Folks like No Pogo TV there in the chat room, they're a live coder. Two Wolf also, we're going to step up here. Two Wolf, check in on Two Wolf? No, right. Two Wolf's not a different wolf person. My mistake. We're talking about bringing in and setting up. There's an opportunity here, and the live coders are working on this a little bit. See what we can do. So, if you are a live coder and you haven't checked in on the team Discord in a while, get over there, because there's some things happening that we're talking about and planning. All right. You code some, but not live streaming it. That's okay. I was confusing you for... Now I'm blanking on the other person's name. There's 120 members of the live coders. There's a lot of us. So we're uniquely positioned to take the lead in some of what's going on here. All right. Let me get some music playing here in the background. Let's move in. Let's talk about some more fun things that are going on here. In honor of TwitchCon, I'm going to play Purple here today. Here it comes. This is Purple from Music to Code by our friend Mr. Carl Franklin. I haven't gone to the website in a while. Let me do that. Music. This is Music to Flow by, but you can also get Music to Code by. Same thing. If you head out here to musictoflowby.com, you can click through on this web link here, and you can get a handful of songs completely free. There's 20 in the collection. But there are a handful of these that are completely free for you to download. Where are they? There they go. The first 3 way down here. Each one's 25 minutes long, will get you in the flow, get you in the groove, so that whatever task it is you're working on, you can focus on and just get stuff done. Check it out, mtcb.pwop.com, or just like Hugo did there in the chat room, execute the music command and get more information about it today. No, not Flow as in Microsoft. Flow is in that mind state of flow, right? If I go to mtcb pwop, look at this. I've got the keyboard for the one machine over here because I'm going to be focusing and working on. There you go. That's the one I wanted to point you out to. And there's Carl talking about it with our friends Paul Thurrott and Mary Jo Foley from Windows Weekly. So check it out. Lots of folks really enjoy this. And we're happy to listen to this music in the background here on stream. Hey, you know what I need to do here, friends? You know, today is March 6th. Can I have a quick shout out here? I don't know if he's here. Is he here? He's not here. All right, I'm going to be making a phone call later today anyway, but I wanted to drop a quick shout out to Papa C# Fritz. Today's my dad's birthday. March 6th. He's 70 today. So he's actually, he's taken a couple days, taken the weekend. He's down in the islands, as it were, in the Caribbean, hanging out, enjoying himself with my mother, having a great time. Yeah, happy birthday to Papa C# Fritz, who's down there in the islands, hanging out, having a good old time. They sent me a picture today. They're literally sitting by a pool. So, look at that. Coding Bandit, thank you so much for that cheer. And we'll make a donation.
Birthday, Mr. Fritz.
Yeah. See, I'm not Mr. Fritz, my dad is. Thank you so much, and we'll make another donation to code.org. TBD Gamer is here. Make sure you check in on the Discord, TBD Gamer, the team Discord. So I wanted to spend some time today. We've been going around. We've been talking about. You know what? I'm going to flip over. Let's just flip right over to. Is this? No, that's not running. This one is. There it goes. Let me flip over here. This is our Chromebook. We've been doing development all month long in what I've been calling minimal March. We want to show that anybody can be a developer with .NET tools, .NET services, Azure services, without a lot of resources. You don't need to have Windows and Visual Studio or big expensive machines. So we're using a Chromebook to show just how easy and accessible all of this technology is so that you can learn and grow into being a developer. So, new PC day for Binary Chef. Congratulations. Enjoy that. A custom build machine for you. Well, now you've got a full weekend of building and configuring ahead of you. Best of luck. So we're over here, we're working with these tools, with these features, and as I've been going through and interacting and building and doing different things over here with Blazor, with the tools for web forms and getting them working in Blazor, we've been building out, and we have content over here on our GitHub repository about the project, about what you can do, about how to start migrating from web forms to Blazor. And I've been working on an ebook for this. I'm almost done. I've got to get the final pull request together and send over probably over the weekend. But this is something that's going to lower that ramp, make it easier for folks to migrate and get over to Blazor. Let me put the screen for that in front of me here. Just 1 second, full screen here. Now I can look up instead of looking down. You're looking at the top of my hat. Oh, and by the way, I do have my Flyers hat on today. My Philadelphia Flyers last night beat those always tough Carolina Hurricanes. It was like 4-1, 5-1. But we're now tied for first in the division with 3 weeks to go in the regular season. We've got the inside track to get this thing done and have a number one seed go in it. Yeah, that's right, Johan. My Philadelphia Flyers. There you go. Try the C# Gritty emote there. That's our team mascot, and I've got him as an emote. That's right, Coding Bandit. Gonna beat up on those Columbus, I nearly said Destroyers. Blue Jackets. There's Gritty. Yeah, everybody loves Gritty. No, everybody loves Gritty, Hugo. Gritty is amazing. And don't give me that Bruins thing. Nah. Bruins lost in 7 to my Philadelphia Flyers after we were down 3-0. How many years ago? Yes. Look at this. I'm getting grief about my team here in chat. What is that? So I want to talk more about Blazor and some of the things that are going on with web forms today. There is a pull request out here, and we were working on features around a page structure. We also did some work here on JavaScript build tooling, and we're trying to get rid of magic strings inside of this. I started leaning towards this idea of a base page as I did more and more work with the form view component. And I tweaked that a little bit as I was going through, and it landed in a way that I thought, oh, we need to do some work here. So I want to talk about the command button object in web forms and how I think we need to build it for Blazor. I see a question or two here in the chat room. Let me pivot over here and take a look-see. The Blue Jackets goal celebration is rather cool, says Hugo. Yes. So the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're a hockey team in Coding Bandit's hometown, Columbus, Ohio. They're the Blue Jackets named after, that they made the jackets for the North in the U.S. Civil War here. It was North versus South. The North, the Union side. Made the Blue Jackets for that, so they're the Blue Jackets. But they have a cannon in their ice hockey arena that they fire. Now, they don't shoot cannonballs, but they shoot a cannon when they score a goal. That's crazy. It's totally crazy. But they do. They fire a cannon, and it is it's a sight to be seen. Okay, when you see a cannon go off. And heard no less. It scares the dickens out of those hockey players. You know what I mean there? Woo! Oh yeah. Your son hates it. Oh. Morzell says I used to be a web forms developer and don't remember command button at all. Good. No Twitch alert today. Oh no. Uptime. There you go. 20 minutes. We've been up. It hasn't been that long. That might explain. So here's the thing, friends. If you don't click through the notifications from Twitch, they stop sending you the notifications for a while. After a while, right? So that's definitely a thing. You may want to double check on those. So as I was going through the form view has this concept of. Let me change, and I still haven't changed the status bar down here. Maybe we change the status bar color real quick while we're here. Let me show you this one real quick. The alt up and down here, these don't work because alt up and down on a Chromebook is page up and page down. Oops. You sit and watch Twitch all day just waiting for me? Oh, Unhip Coder, thank you. That is...
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Thank you very much. But I can tell you that here at Fritz Central,
Everything is awesome.
we got it under control. All right. So you can't do these on a Chromebook. So let's do this. I'm not going to change the binding there, but I do want to change the background color of the status bar there, so I still have a status bar. I think I want to make the background like light blue or something, like a sky blue maybe. Anybody else eyeballing Chromebooks pretty hard this week? I wouldn't go crazy about it, but yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let me add the command to change that color of the bar. Right, so if I want to do, let me just change this real quick. It's going to be tmux status bar color. Right, I want to change that to a light blue. Come on. Here we go. Perfect place to look. Unix and Linux Stack Exchange, otherwise known as Stack Overflow for other people. Default terminal screen 256 color. Okay. Sure. Can I just do that? Set status BG black, set status white. Can I just do that? Except instead of black, can I say like blue? Is that a thing? It'd be great if there was a thing. There is a manual. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Maybe this will be a little bit clearer. But I'm going to do this and say status bar color and paste those two in. Oh, and it's got the yeah. I know. Like this. Right, and if I write that out and I do a Control AR config reloaded. Okay, so it's black and white, right? What happens if I change this to blue? Right? Reload. Config reloaded. And that's not bad. I can deal with that. What do you think, chat room? You saw a really nice Chromebook from Asus yesterday, basically a Lenovo Yoga for Chrome OS. There you go. Yeah. Simorp, is it Simorp or Simorp? Let me know. I want to make sure I say it right. Will I try to program on a Raspberry Pi? Sure, let's do it. We can do that on a Raspberry Pi also. I don't have a problem doing that, but I absolutely wanted to show working on the Chromebook. You're going to work on a blog post this morning? Fantastic. Best of luck to you, Coding Bandit. So, I don't think there's much more that I need to do here. Unless there's... you know what? No. I'm not... We have had our share of streams where we've just gotten carried away with things. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave the pipelines up here. Let me update my dot files now that I updated my tmux config here. Right? Dev dot files. There we go. Right, it should be the only file that changed. And I should be seeing the thing light up over here from, what was it, Gitmux? Something like that. And it didn't. And it says there's a change I need to pull in. Let's do this. Added status bar color. Right? Pull that other change in. Sure. I don't know what it was. What was the other change? Oh, I added some script to create the symbolic links to my config files. Yeah, okay. And I'll push my changes up. Alright, good. Good. Where did the sound effects go? Oh, did I not refresh the sound effects? What? Stand by. Hang on. Over here. Not that one. No. Wait a sec. What? This one. You expect to see that on my performance review.
Oh my.
That's just wrong. No. All right, there we go. Now we got sound effects running again. There's a delay refresh rate for the status bar. Ah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Right there. And it's... The terminal is a little bit off screen there. Right? I feel like it's... I'd like to actually be able to see the little indicator right here. That check is off screen. Is there something that I'm missing here? Where'd that go? Isn't there a thing there? Do I put a space after that or something? Right? Pane current path. So it's running git mux. Yes. Refresh interval for status line. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Oh, that's not a bad idea. So set G status interval 2. The default is 15 seconds. Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I add? I want to add some more space here though. Do I just do something like that? Let me add in what yeah, let me add in what Hugo is suggesting here. Length of time to display tmux messages. Set display dash time 5000. Oops. See, it's got this. No, I didn't want to be down there. Rats. That. Delete. See, look, I'm in insert mode and I didn't expect to be. And what was the next one? It is refresh interval for status line. Yes. Set. Say, look, I did it again. Set dash G status interval 2. Config reloaded. And there it goes. That looks better. The font color is ugly against that blue background, but I can see it now, right? That's a thing. You installed CentOS last night. Nice. Waiting for a company to move on .NET Core so you can install back Linux at the home computer. You can always run inside of a VM, right? Or install Linux and run Windows inside of a VM, right? That both of those work. So let me make that change. Updated refresh interval for status bar. Push that change. Cool. Good. Close that one. So, command button. Let's talk about this. Thank you for the follow. Is that Vasarius? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Mods is here. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, not having too powerful of a machine at home definitely is it's a difficult thing to have to deal with. So when we talk about a command, there's this there's a command button that you have on ASP.NET, right? Oh, good, I am on DuckDuckGo. Site, Docs, Microsoft Com, ASP.NET command button, and the command button triggers a command. It does a post back, right? So right, you have a button and it has a command event. I thought it was command button. There's also link button, but am I confusing things here? I thought it was command button, but it's the command object that we need to raise is what's going on here that I want to make sure that we hit. Yeah, command button click. Oh, it's a button. Where is it? Yeah, it's an ASP button with a command name. So, part of me wants to take this and change it up a little bit. What's up, Boom Boom? Attention, what? Gotta go for lunch with friends. Take care, Jean Valjean. Code review. Code review. Oh! Why didn't that pop up either? I mean, I have a pretty good idea why it didn't. There was a request for a code review from Boom Boom. This is giving a headache. All right. Let's get into that in just a second. Let me finish just talking about what I want to do here and where I think we can land today. There already is a button tag in HTML. What I'd like to do is enable this so that you can have a command object on it and be able to handle that button appropriately inside of ASP inside of Blazor running both server-side and client-side. You try to install IntelliJ on your Chromebook. There's a highlighted message here from K-Merc. Try to install IntelliJ. Just brought pain. You'll be returning it soon or replacing it with a better machine. Look, so you can buy higher-end Chromebooks. My friend Suze Hinton has a Pixel book that is a little bit more expensive, has a much more powerful processor, a lot more RAM on it, and is tremendous for development. I purposely chose a less powerful one here to work with. Yes, Chris, we talked about that earlier. Yep, TwitchCon EU has been canceled. We will not be at TwitchCon. So there's definitely options there. IntelliJ, if you run it on a more powerful Chromebook, might work better, but you still have this limited access to the drive, where it might be easier to wipe the drive and install Linux directly on the metal instead of using Chrome OS because of how Chrome OS manages the drive. Not a problem, Chris. Not a problem. IDEs, yeah, Sudoku's right here. IDEs tend to be very resource heavy, and that's why a lot of folks prefer just text editors with some scripts and things that they need, just what they need, that they've custom built running at the command line. So I want to come back and talk about these buttons in just a minute, but we have a channel points redemption that we're going to take a look at here from Boom Boom about. This is a code review, so you can redeem, I believe it's 20,000 points, and I will do a code review for 15 minutes of your application live here on stream, and we'll talk about it, and we'll show what you have, and maybe some folks get interested, maybe some folks have some feedback, but I am going to highlight and bring this over on the Windows machine here. Yeah, that didn't work. I'm going to want to... How do we want to do this? I'm going to want to bring forward... I closed my other Twitch, my other browser window. So we'll do this, do that. Here we go. All right, so this is the code. I'm going to set a 15-minute timer for this. I don't think I have a status bar with 15 minutes on it, do I? I do. No, that's a 5-minute, I think. It's in the wrong place. No, I don't have it. That's okay. So we're going to take... let me see. Make sure I get this looking right. There we go. So this is some code that's been shared with us by Boom Boom to take a look at. Today is Friday. How's it going, bald bearded builder? I'm going to reset that timer. So the question is, hey, this is the comment from Boom Boom is, this is giving them a headache. Azure deploy multiple resource groups. Looks like you've got a couple files in here. Right. Resource group parameter file. You're running the following command, new AZ subscription deployment. So it's deploying a new Azure subscription. And you have a name, test resource groups deployment. Location is to the East US data centers. Is that the proper switch there? Should that be template URI with an E? Oh, I love Azure Unhip Coder. Love it. Love it a whole lot. All right. Yeah. So you edited that. Okay. All right. Template parameter URI blah blah blah. The message provided is cryptic. It cannot retrieve parameters. Can you paste what the message is? I'm not going to deploy your configuration here. Azure deploy. So I'm not familiar with this syntax. I mean, I'm going to do a check on this. This isn't clear to me at all. Resource group parameter file. Resource group names. I would go look at what this wants to be seen with. Do they need quotes around those paths to avoid the white space? That would be a question. Are you missing quotes around those? But I'm curious as to what the error message is here. Does Azure love me? No, not really. I've been sending them some feedback, and yeah. So my first question would be, do we have appropriate, and where do these two JSON files come in here? Because I'm not seeing, right, and I'm doing a quick sanity check. Is everything a legit JSON file? This, hang on. Okay, no, that resources is good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so if I take a look at what this command is looking for. Oh, nice. I'm not trying to monitor. Wow. Text output is what if commands. I don't want what if. New Azure. That kind of blows me away that you can't search by the command, lit, and actually get, right? New AZ subscription deployment. Wow. All right, let me do this. Can't search by PowerShell. That's a really bad experience on the docs. I'm taking that as an action item we're going to file after we're done looking at this for Boom Boom here. New AZ subscription deployment. Error, code invalid template, message, template validation. The value for the template parameter RG names at line 8 of column 20 is not provided. At line 8. It's not that one. The deployment validation failed. This feels like you've got an error in your JSON document. Azure multiple resource groups JSON resource group parameter file. It feels like you've got an error in your... Yeah, it is clear that the files are being read, but it's not clear that it's parsing the file properly. RG names line 8. Yeah, that would be here. And I mean, I understand you replace these with stub values. I would make sure that those are appropriate over there. If you do have appropriate files in there, it sounds like you got a problem with that script. And I think that's a legit call for support. If it can't get to... Well, wait a sec. Hang on. This says value, singular, and it has an array coming off of it. Right? RG names type array. Okay, hang on. So looking at this, RG names has an array as part of this. So I think you don't have value inside of this, but instead this is an array itself. Maxime, hello, hello. Good to see you. So that would be something that I would look at there is, right, based on reading what you've described here in your schema, right? This is defining a parameter. RG names is an array, but it's providing a value like this. Would it be better? Oh, Robert Tables. Are you kidding me? Don't do that. Don't use YAML instead of JSON. Oh. How's it going there, my friend? Robert Tables, of course, is another member of the Live Coders team. So good to see you, my friend. Yeah, you got me all right. You got me real good. So, I'm tempted to think, and I understand, okay, this is specifying the value for that. It feels like it's not reading the schema here. Winterlore Games, why do JSON when you can just store it all in XML? I'm okay with both XML and JSON for a configuration file format. My problem with YAML is your markup is invisible characters. There's really no documentation on how to provide an array as a parameter. Wookiee Slayer wants me to go to Darth Vader mode for 5 minutes. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Wookiee Slayer, for that redemption. We will do that in just a minute or two. And maybe that's definitely... Yeah. So... Boom Boom says there's no documentation on how to provide an array as a parameter, only that it exists as a type. So my suggestion would be, right, I can't provide a revision here, can I? My suggestion would be, see what happens if you change, right, you move this array, get rid of this here, and you make the array a first, the first level parameter. Right, and you don't provide a value here. Oh no, you don't know the power of the dark side. YAML. Do I need to do that? Oh, while I talk like Vader, do the hamster dance, and Carrie will gift 5 gift subs. Oh, you are so on, my friend. Oh, you are so on. Webface, if you want to make that interesting, we can do something. We might be able to do something. Oh man, and now I've spilled coffee down my front. The bottle is invisible. I know it's not a bottle, it's a can. This is a can of Madrina's coffee, right? Vanilla cappuccino. I love it. I just got a brand new delivery yesterday from our friends at Madrina's. Are you kidding? You already gifted the subs.
Coding Bandit just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you so much, Coding Bandit. Thank you so much for those gift subs.
Oh my.
I really appreciate it. We're going to make some donations to code.org. But Nightmare Joker to Zolius, Siri, Sika Player, they're another member of the Live Coders team, and Hank109, congratulations, you just got gift subs thanks to our friend Coding Bandit, and because I'm going to sing the hamster dance song as Darth Vader. It's totally a thing. Here's the thing, though. I know that there's friends over there in DevDiv at Microsoft. They're in Teams, and they're watching this right now. And I'm going to go into Darth Vader mode and sing Hamster Dance. This isn't a career-limiting move. But this is me showing you just how much fun we can have on Twitch. Because we can be a little irreverent. A little irreverent, a lot irreverent. So, I'm checking in. I want to make sure I check in here with Boom Boom. Have you tried moving that up a little bit? Live coding. I like that. I like that statement. I'm going to take that as a line to use during this. Yes, and we need to do the hamster dance song as Darth Vader. I'm giving the remaining time here to Boom Boom. I don't want to navigate away from here and make sure that I keep up with what's going on here. They're watching from home, no less. That's right, Hugo. Oh, and Hugo got some Adrenas delivered. I hope you're enjoying it. Very cool. When we had our friend Alex join us on Friday. You tried moving the array one level up. So, tell you what, Boom Boom, Maxime is here. And he happens to work with some of the Azure folks. I'm going to paste this link back into chat. Can you connect our friend Boom Boom there with some folks that might be able to take a little bit deeper look into that? My initial feeling here is the schema for the resource group names here says it's an array, and the error that's being reported here indicates that the names on line 8 are not provided. But when we look at names here, he's got value and then the array. It feels like it, and we tried searching for the documentation for this command, new AZ subscription deployment, and it doesn't show up in the docs. I mean, there's the command. It's not in the docs as a top level article. So I don't know if you can connect our friend Boom Boom here with some folks that'll be able to take a look at that. Yeah, there is some PowerShell help on that. You might be able to. I don't have the Azure PowerShell installed here, so I can't dig into it from here. Zulia says, Coding Bandit forced them out of lurk mode. Shame on you, and thank you so much. Nice. New AZ subscription does appear over here in this. Yeah, so this is what I did start looking at here. But right here's a command. There it is. Where's the reference documentation for that command? Right? I'd like to be able to search and find that.
What'd you do?
I searched. I couldn't find it. Have you tried restarting your router? I don't think that's the same thing there. So, yeah. There's definitely something here. The fact that there's no documentation for this command other than here in a what if command article that doesn't describe this at all, nor show the format of this thing, tells me that somebody needs to write a help article. Yeah. So this is how people do this. Yes. Well, that's right. /ME will get you there. Yes. Stack Overflow, there's another place you can look to maybe get some information. But Honestly. That wasn't it. Let me go find that command again that you had. I mean, it's a valid question, right? That's the end of the 15 minutes, right? But if we force that over to Stack Overflow, it doesn't show up there either. So I'm just as confused as you, because there is no official command. And Robert Tables phrases it perfectly here. No, thank you for the follow. But Robert Tables says, if it's an official command, it should have official docs. You see it in other docs, but not as a top level. Yeah, it's being used in other places, but there is no, here's how to use this command document. And I think Blazor Mr. Magoo is asking a good question. What happens if you actually execute the help command with that to take a look? Winter Lore Games, it's a weak spot for everybody, documentation is. But I think Microsoft actually has some of the best documentation. The documentation that is provided is some of the best documentation that's available. There's missing articles, there's things that are new that are changing, and some of the documentation goes out of date quickly in some cases. But what is there for the version that it targets is tremendous, is really, really good. So tests are important as well, absolutely. I don't think it's in preview, Johan. So, but we have a request here. Thank you so much. I wish I could be more help there, Boom Boom, but I think I got you connected with somebody who can help out here. Thank you, Maxime, for taking a look with Boom Boom there. I have a request to change voice here and go into Darth Vader mode. So we're going to talk about buttons and getting these command objects to fire, which means we're going to need to create a little component that will run the button and let that command fire, let that command happen when it clicks, when the on command happens there, right? We already have an on click thing that happens for a button, and I think we can continue to let that pass through. But I think we're going to create a button object that delegates across here. What do you think, Blazor, Mr. Magoo? Does that sound pretty good? Let me know. You have a good sanity check on me for stuff like this. But we need to get over to... And they just started over there in DevDiv. DevDiv, folks, hello. They just started their breakfast, their morning coffee, I think is what they're calling it. But we're going to go a little bit more interesting here because we can.
Oh yeah, here we go. 5 minutes of Darth Vader-ness. Is that a thing? I think it is. Where to go? Vader there. What storyteller? Vader! Haha! Darth Fritz! You've muted me. I'm sorry, Winterlord Games. Now, how does the hamster dance song go? Dee-da-ba-dee-do, ba-dee-da-lee-da-lee-da-lee-da-da-da-da-da-oh. Right? Is that a thing? Did I get that right, Carrie? And I'm not... I should put a sub-goal out there to put the squirrel hat back on, but I know Dee Dee's watching. I know. Oh, and we're not going to touch that. So let's talk about putting a button back in here. I need that command, the command option off the button to trigger so that my form view component will handle that command and change from read-only view to insert, create, or edit view So we need to be able to trigger that. DD, hello. Thank you so much for that. Yes. And we'll make another donation to code.org. You need a translator, binary chef? No, you don't. Feel the power of that browser's too light. Is there a dark mode for this? Is there a Chrome dark mode? I need dark mode. Dark mode, is that a thing? Dark mode. No. Please. Alright, Chrome OS settings. One more time. I want the dark mode. I can get themes. I want dark mode. No. Google, you disappoint me. And you don't want to disappoint me. Fine. We'll just leave that for now. Themes. Do we really want a Chrome theme? We'll do that some other time. Let's actually get into this. So we're gonna build a button. And we're gonna handle this. So I'm gonna go over here. Dev do. Alright, BlazorWebFormsComponents. Look at that. That's weird. No. Too much. Alright, let me change here. Back over to dev. And I need to create someplace to work on a button. And it feels weird. I've got to create a button. Are you kidding me? Might have to be a Fritz panic without dark mode. Maybe. Could be. Oh, you've got a link there for me, Chris. Copper Beardy is here. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Darth Fritz. No, I can't back that up. My name's Jeff. We're working on some Blazor components. Particularly, we're adding a button feature that will allow the old web forms command name and command argument to flow through to our code. What were you working on over there, my friend? Copperbeard is another member of the Sith. No, the live coders. Make sure you check them out. There you go. We got a shout out. Alright. No hamster karaoke. That's a bad thing. No. But there is lyrics. There's lyrics. Oh dear. Okay. Let me make sure I get this over here. So we have it tracked out on the origin. There it goes. Alright. So, and we're time's up. Oh no.
It's just Jeff again. Refactoring your project to apply a generic repository pattern. Nice, with a unit of work. There's definitely something to be said about having good patterns in our code, using good structures like a unit of work, generic repository, so you have the same features every time you go and interact. Really good stuff there. You really wonder when the new terminal will become pre-installed with Windows. I wouldn't be surprised, Winterlore Games, if it comes with one of the 2020 versions of Windows. Pre-installed versus being delivered outside of Windows. There's a trick that happens, not a trick, but there is an unwritten, no, it is a written rule. There's a rule that whatever comes with a version of Windows must be supported for the entire length of Windows lifetime. So you're seeing this more and more with product teams at Microsoft. They're not shipping things with Windows because they don't want to be forced to support something for the next 10 years. Things change. Things update. You want those changes, those updates, those features. So they're deploying things outside of Windows so that you can get it immediately out of, say, Windows Store, and they're not tied to that Windows support. So there's a big debate about why doesn't .NET Core come shipped with Windows? Because for the very reason that we made .NET Core. You don't want it tied to Windows. You want it to be updated and maintained for quicker than Windows is, because you want those updates. Curious Drive, you learn so many things here. See that? You tune in, you join Jeff, and you learn things. Why? Because I'm... See that? It's not ego, it's the truth. See that?
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
No, I'm not wrong. Ha LTS for .NET is 3 years. For .NET Core is 3 years. Yes. You saw that presentation with Microsoft using Google Chrome instead of Edge because it wouldn't work with Edge. Yeah, there's been things like that have happened. All right, let's talk about building and adding a button to this. I feel like I need to add it into my README for this so that it's available, so that folks can see the documentation for that. So I'm going to add a note into the README. So here's the components. Now, when we think about the button is a different type of component. Oh yeah, I know that because I know the difference between .NET and .NET Core. That's right, Maxime. I do. I know the difference between the two. Not everybody does. Lucky number 7 is here. Hello, hello. He's another member of the Live Coders team. There is a Quill Tony for that tune. Yep. I'm going to add an entry up top here because I think this is kind of important. Editor controls, because I think we're going to end up creating some more editor controls here. Why am I hitting space? I should be able to hit tab. And these, oh no. Right. I should be able to do that. Tab. Oh, thank God. All right. Insert, tab. Oh, I am already on insert. All right. And we're going to put a button in here. So I start everything with a little bit of documentation so that we can get started with this. Yeah. So I'm going to write that out. And I need to, can I Control N and just create a file inside docs? It's interesting, it put the underline under one data list. And yeah, can I create a file in here? Is it possible to just create, is it like C or something? How do I create a new file? Is there a keystroke here? You're a number! No, you're not. You're lucky number 7. I want to create a file. Create a file. Change tree. Files. Not bookmarks. All right. Well then, I'm just going to do this. Oh, thank you. Can I do that and say, well, hang on, I'm in, can I say docs, button MD. Did it do it? Is it up here? Nope. Or maybe I need to refresh it. Nope. Go away. What's in docs? Yeah, it's there now. It didn't open it. Okay. So let's vim docs I don't know why I'm doing Vim instead of VI, but hey, whatever. Alright. It may seem strange that we have a button component when there already is an HTML button, and Blazor has features that enable C# interactions with that button, but we need to activate other features that were once present in web forms. Alright. That's good enough to get us started. Let me see. You heard AWS does what? Documentation-driven development, yes. There are a number of folks do this. Problem is, things change as you're developing them. Yep. Documentation needs to be kept in lockstep as you're building things. Completely agree with that. So, Rambling Geek is here. Hello, hello. Another member of the Live Coders. What is the purpose of the docs I'm talking about? Most of the apps you've built, customers did their own training. You need a reference so that folks did go through that. Ooh, that's an interesting idea, Blazor, Mr. Magoo. That's a really nice idea. If cognitive services could turn documentation into work items, and changes to the docs would drive new work items. That's a neat idea. Okay. Hey, look at it. Thank you for the shout out. Protopoly.com is here. Good morning. Yeah, TwitchCon was canceled. In Amsterdam, not San Diego. That one is still on. You know what I didn't do here? Give me 1 second. Can you give me a second here? Thank you for the follow. KCT Coder. Oh my gosh, Protopoly leaves for their wedding tomorrow. Best of luck to you. Let me do this real quick. Hang on. 1 second.
I find your lack of white space disturbing.
Okay. At Vonage, you use OpenAPI, so a lot of the docs are generated via code. Yes. That's huge. To automatically generate docs and be able to augment them with appropriate articles that are written by humans is big. Direct flight to the Philippines. Oh my goodness. Orc Blood is here. Welcome in, Orc Blood. Non-stop direct flight to the Philippines from where, if you mind me asking? From the States? Ooh, that's a long flight. All right, so I've created documentation for a button. We should. All right, so let me start busting up the user interface here so that we can start things compiling things. Right, why won't, there we go. Move this over because I want to get my server application running so that we can start tinkering and seeing, well, where are we missing components here. So let me change directory into dev Blazor. I have samples here, and I'm particularly going to go into the after Blazor server. The files start here, and they're managed. They're included on the client-side version of this. So let me see. What else do we have here? You had a mad scientist idea, Maxine? Go for it. Generated docs need to be merged with, right? It's great to have generated docs for the API using the commentary that's already in the source code, some of the markup that's there. You need to augment it, though, with samples and clarifying statements. Merging those two together is an interesting thing. But we're going to build our button, and we're going to have it running here. I'm going to .NET Watch run on this side so that the application is running, and as we add features, it restarts and gets those things happening. WinForms, what? You're 24 using an old API. Feels bad. Have to say, though, it's way easier than Android and Java Forms development. Copperbeardy, what have you done? Oh no. Copperbeardy. Are you kidding me? Friends, I know you're out there in DevDiv. I know you're watching. We're gonna go to hamster mode. We're going to hamster mode. It's Friday. Yeah, OpenAPI does this as well. You generate some really nice documentation that becomes interactive documentation with OpenAPI that you can then present and share with folks. We have a redemption here for hamster voices. There it is.
This is totally a thing. Unplug your headphones and turn the volume up now. Here we go. 5 minutes of hamster mode. Oh yes. Tell your friends, tell the kids, tell the pets. Fritz is coding with a hamster voice. Hi, I get paid to do this for a living. Is this hamster mode or squirrel mode? Well, the squirrel mask is around the corner. Do I need to set a sub-goal? If we get a hype train today, and we complete level 5, I will put on the squirrel mask. Alright? This is the worst. Oh, come on, Blue Blood. It's fun. Right? Oh, there is a hamster dance. Oh, yes. And Blue Blood is crying. See what you've done? Alright, hang on. Copper Beauty! 3 gift subs! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Andy Weiss, WTF Blub, and Kitstead, congratulations! You just got gift subs from our friend Copper Beardy. Welcome in. Yes. There's Greg, hello. I wonder if I can do a Texas drawl in a hamster voice. Well, looky here. Let me tell you a little thing or two. No, I can't. I can't do a Texas drawl normally. What I do? Oh my goodness. The bald-bearded builder. I'm not reading that name, but codes from home. Kucha 1122, Dan Siegel, and John CVV. Congratulations. You just got gift subs from our friend, the bald-bearded builder. Musical bookworm with the 100 bits. Thank you so much. We're making donations to code.org, and we're already into level 2 of the hype train. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Chris Jones. Thank you so much for those bits. Thank you for the follow. Sudoku, you weren't following? Welcome in. So good to see you. That's right. I do this for a living. I can't back that up. Alright, that's better. My eyes were starting to bug me, so I got my gunners on. There's a discount code below. We are sponsored by Gunner. No worries. Let me phrase that. You would kill Power Builder off your machines in an instant if you can move to WinForms. Nice. WinForms with .NET Core is tremendous. Kelly! Keep that train going. you so much. We'll make another donation to code.org. 3 minutes left to get to level 3. I think I don't have to wear that squirrel hat.
Let me add some value.
Builder! With another 100 bits.
Level 3.
And now we're on to level 3. Uh-oh. This could be a
Let me
problem.
add some value.
Marcus! Thank you very much. We're going to make some donations to co.org. Thank you. Webface, yeah. Oh, it's going to continue. And am I going to need to go into party time after this? But we've only got about 40 seconds left. Lucky number 7 with the gift
Lucky
sub.
Rose 7 eventually
There you go.
connected with
Blue
the
Blood,
subs.
congratulations. And thank you so much, Lucky number 7, for that gift sub. Very much appreciated. So, Blue Blood, you get the emotes, you get, turn off the ads, all that good stuff, and you get to throw emotes at my face. I want to talk about building buttons here. Can I build a button? Can we do this? You leave for a few minutes, Binary Chef, and this happens. Yes. Oh, good. I can turn off the hamsters. No more of this. We don't need this anymore. No.
But we are 3.5 minutes left on level 3. If we can get that passed, get level 5 completed, yeah, I'll put the squirrel costume mask on. It would be more authentic in a squirrel costume, says Dee Dee. Please don't. No.
Kel28 just gifted 10 subs.
Kelly! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. 10 gift subs into the channel. .commie, I am the bull, Greg, JT, some last member, Shlomo Madrinas, Mahmooder, Shy Sharp, Gareth Leachman, Odin Hassan, congratulations. You just got gift subs thanks to our friend Kelly28. We are 60% through level 4. Oh my goodness.
Add some value.
And Dee Dee with 100 bits. We're going to make 10 more donations to code.org. And lots more bits. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And we just got rated. Collab Dude. Collab Dode?
Collabo rated my stream with 31 viewers.
Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming in here. Welcome in. My name is Jeff, and we're trying to write some code, write some Blazor, some HTML, some C#. But we got a hype train going on right now. Thank you so much, Chris Jones. And if we finish level 5, I'm going to put on my squirrel
Add some value.
costume mask, which isn't a mask, it's more of a headpiece. But hey, Andre, thank you so much for that cheer as well. Thank you very much for all of this. We're 3 minutes 45 seconds left in level 4. I very much appreciate this, and we're going to make some nice donations to code.org. Johan with the cheer. Thank you so much. Hey, Collab Dode, what were you working on over there on your stream? What was going on? Were you playing a game or something? Let me know. I want to make sure that folks know to check you out, and can we get a shout out for Collab Dode there in the channel? Is the Chromebook alive? Yes, it is alive. This is this is Linux running on a Chromebook. The terminal here isn't the greatest. The lines in tmux don't quite line up. But let me show you. I can go over here to Chrome running on the Chromebook. Gee, who would figure that out? And I can browse the localhost, and this is .NET and Blazor running in Linux on a Chromebook right here on this machine, right? So I can go to my list view, and I can see all of my samples here, and they run, and they look great here. This tree view down the side, this is all .NET, and this was written here on stream. So I can see the different types of presentation here. It doesn't render very quickly because I purposely bought a lower power Chromebook, but it performs perfectly well. So let me take a look at what's going on back here. Sana, thank you so much for the follow. Wonder if there's a summer version of the squirrel. A summer version of the squirrel. TD! Dortalk says he's a Brazilian coder. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. all from Brazil. Well, welcome in, my Brazilian friends. So good to see you. I hope my English isn't too fast for you, but thank you so much for joining us. Things get just a little crazy here on my stream. A little. I think other folks get a little crazier than me. I need to figure out a time to get to Brazil. I've never been to Brazil before, but it would be tremendous to be able to visit. A minute and a half left on level 4. I think that squirrel costume is going to stay safely around the corner here. I don't need to worry about that. The barbecue in Brazil. Oh, yes. Brazilian barbecue is amazing. Thank you for the follow, Dortox. I appreciate that. I need to put a little bit of a gradient background on some of those notifications because it's hard to see. Lucas. Hello. KKK. Yes. So I have the sample application running here, and I can flip over. 1 minute left in the hype train. I can flip over to here, and we can start writing some code to show what a button component might look like. Now, right, we specifically want to get that command argument and command name, command event firing. Salmon, thank you for the cheer. 100 bits. We'll make a donation to code.org. Bald Bearded Builder, coming up. Here it is. There we go. Thank you so much. Trying to get us to level 5. 30 seconds to go. And we're right there. Uh-oh.
Let me add some value.
Copper Beardy, 200 bits. 20 seconds left. Are we going to make it? Winter Lore Games pushes us over the top right here. No, Johan B. Oh my goodness. With 100 bits. Uh-oh. Oh, Dee. The suggestion here of I'm worried I'm gonna have to get into the squirrel mask. Salmon, thank you for another 100 bits. And this I donate all of this. This is gonna go to code.org. They're gonna help kids. Winter Lore Games with the sub. Thank you so much. Yes. That's Scott. He's new here. And we're going to help kids learn about science and technology in the classroom with a nice big donation to code.org. Thank you so much.
Dr. Scott!
Robert Tables! What did you do? And Frank wants us to go to party time. All right, hang on, we'll go to party time. Let's do this. Let's make it party time here. Oh yeah, here we go. You're hoping the hamster costume isn't in the laundry. No, it's just behind the green screen, hanging up, waiting for an appropriate time. 3.5 minutes to go on level 5. Oh my goodness. Tell you what, I'm just gonna leave up. I've got to see what that is.
Subscribed for 13 months. Hey Fritzy, how's the Chromebook?
Oh, the Chromebook is amazing. Really, I'm enjoying it. Who is that sub? Glenn Condren. Oh my goodness, Glenn, thank you so much for that sub. 13 months. Yes. Is it Gladys? No, we're not quite there. Glenn, I'm building Blazor, running Blazor here on a Chromebook live on stream. And if that hype train ticks over, if we finish level 5, not only is everybody going to get emotes, but I'm going to put on a squirrel costume. Yeah. The things I do for our viewers. Sounds like Daft Punk. I need some lyrics in front of me and I can make that happen. We can make that happen. Am I daft or am I punk? The one on the left or the one on the right? I think I'm the one on the left. I don't know. Glenn with a gift sub. Thank you so much, Death by Code. Congratulations. You just got a gift sub. Thanks to our friend Glenn there. Welcome in, and we're going to make another donation to code.org. Please, Glenn, tell me they're not watching in Teams right now. Oh. Use those Twitch Prime subscriptions. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Just gifted 5 subs.
Drashland, Get Her Done 77, my username Frank Caparino, and Erica 1501. Congratulations, you just got gift subs. We're making donations to code.org, and that hype train is almost done. Less than a minute and a half left. Johan with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Oh, you found the issue. Look at that. Our friend, hang on, friends. Hang on. We had a question earlier from Boom Boom. Maxine found the issue with this. Oh, tremendous. Thank you, Maxine. Winter Lord Games with a gift sub to Dre1865. Thank you so much. And we finished level 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. 105%, 1 minute left. Oh boy. All right. I see how this works. Does Dee Dee know this is happening? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. We'll be making a very nice donation to the folks at code.org for all your support today. Thank you very much. You flatter me. I am so thrilled to be able to work with you, to share a little bit of technology, a little bit of fun. Oh, look at that. And Carrie has Cool Tony's squirrel there. Yes. Get some choo-choo emotes there, friend. There you go. I need to step away and go get that squirrel costume, don't I? The things I do. I'll be right back. Shut up. Okay. Yeah, it's better than this one.
The demo build was kind of fake too.
What?
Local host. I see a waiting for local host behind me. Yes! Woo! Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh no. I think we've done it. We've updated the application from .NET Framework to .NET Core 3, improved that project value a bit. We dropped out some of those old references to things that are out there. Oh my gosh, and I'm seeing Dole Whip. For those of you that aren't watching, look at this. Hope you like Dole Whip. Oh my goodness.
You get to dance, I get to dance.
Computer, computer mouse, keyboard, personal computer, mouse, computer, keyboard, computer mouse, computer, show love 10.
Shame.
Computer, keyboard,
Shame.
computer, personal
Shame.
computer, personal computer,
Shame.
computer,
Shame.
keyboard, computer,
Is that sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so basically we're going to get the best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds. You nearly went there. The best of both worlds. Clip that, please.
What can I say?
Art variable. I don't want that. I want to get the file name. Give me the, Is this what you wanted? Is this really what you wanted? I mean, honestly. This hurts? Are you? Yes. Oh my goodness. And I've got a headset on so I can hear over. Are you not entertained? No, you aren't. Clearly. And now I'm going to try and write code like this. Yes. Right? Right? Look at this. Look. That is a squirrel writing code. .NET Kyle, thank you so much for the cheer. No, this isn't a mascot for the live coders. No. I do this for a living. That's right. Okay. This wasn't my idea. I just kind of egg people on with this, don't I? All right. I should actually write some code now. Shouldn't we? It's only the head. That's right, Binary Chef.
Let me add some value.
Thank you so much for the cheer. Oh, no. Oh, you want party time with the squirrel? Oh, dear Lord. "5 minutes of party time with the squirrel. Totally a thing. There are 2 voice mod redeems. Are you kidding? Did I miss the other one? Oh, you want hamsters too? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to do 5 minutes of party time and then we'll get into the hamsters. Oh my goodness. All right. We can do this. We can do this. Keep it up. Yeah, that's right. It must be Friday. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the cheer, DD, with 100 bits. Very cool. Thank you. That's right, I'm a squirrel drinking coffee. Victor, welcome in. All right, I wanted to talk about building a button component for Blazor here. Am I going to get this? Oh, look. They're not talking about me right now on Teams. Keep it that way. Last thing I need is some of those folks. Mort Weber, welcome in. Fritz Monk. Fritz Monk? Fritz Monk, is that a thing? Oh my gosh. Robert Tables calls this Daft Fritz Monk. And our friend Dee agrees. All right, let's get into this. Let's actually write some code here, huh? Can we be somewhat productive? Can we actually do something today? My goodness. I'm going to add some entries. I'm going to start working on some samples here that'll exercise what our Blazor button will do that has commands. I should put a hat on top. Can't. It's kind of stuffed and fluffy up here. I can't make that happen. Besides, it's so far. It's so tall. It's tall. I can't make it work. Thank you, Spicy Condiment. I appreciate the GG. The things I do to help kids and learning technology. Right? It's too tall. That's right. That's the way, that's the way some of my in-laws might say that. All right. Because they've got that thick accent. Let me see. I'm going to go over to my samples after Blazor, the server-side version. Oh, yeah. Pages down in here, control, samples. Now it's weird. I'm going to write an integration test before I actually write unit tests. That's kind of weird, but it'll work. I need to go to the shared area. Thank you so much for the follow. Is that Barty1812? Welcome in. Did I punch the poor thing in the nose? It looks flat nosed. Oh my goodness. No. There we go. How's that? We have a DOS attack on an internal test environment. Whoa. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. I want to go into shared, and I'm going to add a button segment here. Thank you, Glenn. Oh my goodness. Thank you. On there. I sound like the Gladys in Portal. I have a better one that sounds like that, actually. Let me get through the redemption here, and we can tinker a little bit. You know what? I have more gift codes for voice mod I can give away. What do you say we do a giveaway of that before I go to hamster mode? Let's give away another voice mod gift code. I think that's a fine idea. We'll do that in just a bit. Remote dev debugging, absolutely. I'm going to modify my nav menu here. This uses the same tree view component that you had in web forms, but we have it now working in Blazor, and I'm going to add an element here, just like we had inside of our documentation for editor components. I am the groovy squirrel, let me tell you. Oh yeah. Why do I have a feeling that somebody, an executive or somebody, is going to say this is what our people are doing during their month that we've told them to stay and work from home? Mike Holloway, that's right. The squirrel is back. Let me turn off voice change. Dee Dee, thank you so much for that 100 bits. Yes. Yes. Let me move somewhere back here. There we go. I can't see a thing. A 3D printed squirrel mask? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No. Robert Tables wants to start a poll. Are you wearing pants during work from home pandemic month? I wear actually athletic pants or sweatpants or athletic shorts every day. And typically athletic shorts every day. I don't need to. So I want to give away. Can I give away a? Let's give away a code for voice mod right now. And let's make this the wrong one. I deleted some code I didn't want to. Let's make the command nuts. ! Nuts will get you in the box, and you can win a gift code for voice mod. And let me change that. Not a sticker pack. Voice mod gift code. ! Nuts. There we go. There's some folks getting into the box. Surly Dev and Mike Holloway. For some reason, it didn't pick you up getting in here. Give that another shot. Surly Dev and Mike Holloway. There we go. Voice mod, I believe it's Windows only. Yes. Yes. Let me see. Let me do something here just to make sure I have everything set up right. The names are getting filled into the box there right now. Let me just grab my OneNote. And yep, I'd nearly made a mistake. That would have been a mistake. There we go. Yep, I have a couple of voice mod codes here. There they are. We'll give one away today. And let's give you 30 seconds to get into the box. Johan asks, are you on the list? Yes, you are, right there. Who is that squirrel? Asks Stelzy. Right here. Oh yeah, that's me. Mort Weber, there we go, you're in. About 19 people in the box. ! Nuts, you can get there. Vince Clortho! You might know him, he's the gatekeeper. Or no, he's the keymaster. There you go. ! Nuts will get you in the box. And we're going to give away a voice mod gift code right about now. There we go. Oh no! See that? I lost my headset. See, I've got to squash it down so I can see here. Round and round it goes. Who are we going to give this to? It's going to be... And it's a squirrel with a beard, no less. Isn't it? Yeah, that's a thing. Let's send it to... Peppy K30. Congratulations. Where's Peppy? Rigged. Totally rigged. Absolutely. Congrats. Here is your voice mod code. There we go. Let me know if you have any problems with that. And I'll make sure... And I can follow up with the folks at VoiceMod. Thank you so much, friends. VoiceMod helps facilitate all the fun voice sound effects that I use here on stream, including the hamsters that have been requested for another 5 minutes. I can't believe this. I mean, seriously, we're gonna put the hamster voices back on. I need to make this like a one-button thing to launch. Right?
That's a thing. Here we go. You would use VoiceMod on Teams calls? Oh, I was trying to set up face rig so we could use face rig here as well. 5 minutes of hamster voice. Here it comes. Oh yes. Let me put the music in the background. So it's not just me. All of chat is trolling me. Oh yes. Yes, they are. So let me finish putting this in. We were building a way to get to button samples here. So let's start with, we had a tree node, is how we define elements in the tree that appears right here, this tree that we show here, right? This navigation tree. We add elements by using a tree node. So we'll call this button, navigate URL. We're going to go to control samples button. Yeah, there we go. You know what? Let's do this. Okay. Write that out. Now you see, it's recompiling over here because it's all file change. And it's restarting. Nice. Darn it, I can't drink my coffee. What the heck? If I had a Donald Duck voice. Yes. At Robert Tables, this is exactly the kind of time when I would expect to see our friend LA Face trolling me. That is a squirrel, Bokey. Yes. Did it finish rebuilding? Still rebuilding over here. While it's doing that, let me make sure I'm on the left side. Okay, we're good. No, I was on the left side. There I am. Okay. I need to create that button location now. You're welcome, Peppy. Glad you enjoy that. So it's gotta go up one, pages, control samples. I'm gonna make a folder here for button, and go into that folder. What did I call in list view? Index. There we go. Alright. Index.razor. Alright, we'll start working on that one. Look at that. We're ready to go over here. Reload this. And I should see that button. There we go. There's nothing at this address. We need to add some content. Alright, here we go. Page, control samples button. There we go. And now I should have some content there that it'll reload and find, right? I don't think it's not gonna restart for me. Oh, wait a sec. What? Wait. No! There we go. Write that file. Update, build. Let's go. Today. Do the thing. Right? Go. What the heck?
Put the
No.
candle
Not put in the candle back. Run it. Do the thing. Start.
Bueller.
Fine.
Bueller.
I'll do it myself.
Bueller.
Right. Now we should have some content. What did I put on the index page for the list view? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Look at all that. An H2. Alright, so how do I go back to the other page? Over here, this, that. Alright, H2. Button, component, homepage. There. Good golly, Miss Molly, what have you returned to? We're just squirreling around here. Nothing big. No big deal. We're done with the hamster voice. Thank stars. Can turn this off.
All right. How's that? Is that better? We're back to normal? You can hear me? All right, looks good. Now I've got my dignity back. That's right, Marcus. Your inner squirrel became a real squirrel. No. All right, let's see here. What is normal? What is normal when you're on Twitch? Yeah. And there's a guy running around named Dr. Disrespect, right? I just saw who we need to raid. After this. Let me finish adding some content to this page, and I know exactly who we're going to raid. Oh, it's going to be glorious. This voice mod is the most ridiculous of the day. Wait a sec. This isn't a voice mod. This is my real voice. I tell you. So I'm going to put a button here, and I'm going to write something like, click me, right? And I'm going to put a span here. And let's say style equals, I don't know, font weight, bold. And we'll put some content in here. The content, right? Just something so we can trigger exactly what happens when it runs. So we'll specify our code down here that we want to use that'll handle this. Yes. Oh, we're gonna have some fun raiding some Microsoft folks after this. Stop this ridiculous voice mod. What ridiculous voice mod? This is my normal voice. This is... Nope, this editor does not have syntax highlighting. This is Vim. The page directive expects a string surrounded by double quotes. Oh, rats. Hang on. I made a mistake. I'm hitting escape here. What? I thought I would... There we go. Alright, get rid of that. Insert a quote here. Quote there. Quote there. Write that out. Alright. Which is going to blow up because it doesn't know what this is. There we go. Oh, that Breakfast Club is still on. Oh boy. We're going to have some fun with them. Let's set up a property here. So this will be a public... it's not property. A public string. And we'll call this, the content. With a get and a set here. And I'm going to need to set up an event handler to handle the click event and all the stuff that's happening there. Razor syntax highlighting doesn't work. Yes, this is the radio host voice mod. Hello, welcome in. let me add on to this. Equals not clicked yet. Right? Now I would want to add something here called onClick. Right, and I would do something like, say, the content equals I've been clicked. Okay. So that should force a rebuild over here. What do you mean the build failed? Well, actually, I didn't wire up the onClick yet. Hang on. Right, and this is standard, like, 101 Blazor interaction stuff here. I would say at onClick equals onClick. And it would, hopefully, run exactly that. It's going to stop and rebuild because I just rewrote the file there. You could be wrong, but I think this voice mod is called Really Cool Uncle That Doesn't Know What a Twitch Is, but is really proud of you anyway. Yeah. That is the squirrel costume. It is. That's right. I do need to get back and do that reading of Invisible Man. We started that over the fall? The summer? I can't remember. Need to edit that down and start publishing those because that was a lot of fun to read on stream and really lean into my radio voice. Come on, finish building here. I want to restart and show my sample that it's actually clicking and doing this thing here. There we go. All right, back over to the editor, to the browser. You know, this thing over here. Click me, not clicked yet. Click that, and it changes and says I've been clicked. Big deal. The feature we want to add, though, is command name and command argument, and have an on-command event handler. That's what we need to add. But we're a little bit over here. I do have some things I have to get to. So what I'd like to do is wrap up and save off what I've got here at this point. I'm going to pick up and finish, and I'll add more to this demo so that we have these features here and we can start talking about what the button looks like going forward here. So let me change over. Let's stop that music. Stop that music. Let's get over to... See, I've got my things all moved around here. No, not that one. This one. So, we had a lot of fun today. We were a little bit goofy. A little. And we got into some interesting things here, but we're starting work on this button component so that we can execute and trigger commands appropriately across the project. So, let me commit my changes here. I'll add some more documentation to this offline. Oop, I'm in samples. I'm not all the way around here. There we go. Unable to create index. What do you mean? That's not a problem. That's a problem, isn't it? Git add readme, right? I can do that. Git add docs. There we go, right? There we go. Oh, you know what it is? It's over here. This is being difficult. All right. Started work on button documentation and sample. And we'll actually build and add features to this next time. Yes, thank you. There's the... Let's kick off that raid notification. Thank you so much, friends. It's been a lot of fun today. I really appreciate you tuning in. This video, like all my other videos, will be available over on YouTube after I get a chance to edit it down and post it. I can't even see straight. Look at this. But here's who we're gonna raid. You ready for this? And they are not gonna know what hit them because they're just... They have no clue what's coming. There's only 16 folks over there. We're gonna go say hi to... They're running remotely. This is Patch and Switch. Friends, when you get over there, make sure you copy out, if you're a subscriber, this line. If you're not a subscriber, copy that line. Put it on your clipboard. Get ready to say hello to Patch and Switch and tell them that a squirrel is raiding. Alright? This is Patch and Switch. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. And I will see you Sunday without all the squirrel hat and things. Take care.